Hey, how's it going? Day two of my daily vlog, and I noticed something when I done yesterday's vlog. Actually, it wasn't yesterday. I uploaded it yesterday, but I realised that when I was doing it, I was like watching these because I watch things, I analyse stuff, I repeat things, I go over things with regards to how can that be improved, and I think that's a really important lesson for all of us. Not just for me on my own personal journey, and hopefully that my inspiration and motivation will help you go on your own personal journey as well. So I wanted to probably be a little bit more upbeat. I think the fact is that I looked at that as like my first one, and most people who will know me will know that I'm upbeat anyway. I've got to be honest with you. So I wanted to take you through the day that I've had today, and it is now, as I'm recording this, it's 7:10. The clocks have gone forwards. It's nice and sunny out, and I'm recording this from my mother's back kitchen, or kitchen as we call it in the UK, not back kitchen. That's a weird one as well in itself, isn't it? Because by all accounts, when we were kids, we had a kitchen which was in the front, and we had a back kitchen. Going on to a totally different thing there. Anyways, let me move forwards. A couple of things that I had to do today was to develop a new workflow in Podio. Now, the reason why I'm doing these videos is basically to say to you is if there's anything that you can gain from these videos, even if it's just infotainment, then that's cool. But if you can take something away from it and you can develop that by yourself, then that's a bonus for me, because that's the reason why I'm doing this. So the first one was to develop a workflow in Podio. I use Podio as my customer relation management system, CRM system for short. And what I do is that I put a list of my clients in there, or a list of to do, and I set reminders on when I need to follow up on that. And I don't actually do that. I've got a PA that does that for me. She's absolutely incredible, love her to bits, and she keeps me organised. Because if it was left down to me, I wouldn't be sure of the day, to be fair. So she does an absolutely marvellous job at doing that. So I was on the phone with her first thing this morning. We had a short consultation, and I asked her to upload everything. I'd done that the night before. I wrote a big list out. Can you do this for me tomorrow? She gladly went through everything with me this morning on a phone call, and that got done. So there's a list of things in my Podio account that needs to be completed, and I will get reminded of those every single day. The reminder will come through by email, but it'll also come through on the app, which I've got. Excuse me, what? Let me just double check on my phone. This is really dead handy. Okay, so you'll see, don't know whether you can see, but one of the apps on my phone there is Podio. And when I click it, it comes up with, it says already have an account. Okay, so I've got to put my password in, blah, 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 blah. I won't go on to that now. There's no real reason for me to do that. But basically, yeah, that's it. It's Podio. If any of you guys have not got a CRM system, I would very, very highly recommend that you get it. And it doesn't cost anything at all. There are CRM systems out there that will cost you money. This doesn't cost me a bean, which is great. And it still gives me everything that I need to know. Okay, so it's got everything on there that basically from the paid version as well, so it's definitely worthwhile looking at. I also wanted to do some writing today, and one of the goals today was to write 2 1,000 word articles. I've done that. The first one was relatively straightforward and pretty quick. I've got to be honest with you. I didn't really need to think too much about it. It was stuff that I'd already written about before, so it sort of come straight to hand. The second one was a little bit more challenging. I sort of went back to that. I wrote something like 400 or 500 words and realised, there's things that I could probably change there. So I sort of left it alone, done a little bit of work, come back to it, done a little bit of work, come back to it. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to publish that until tomorrow. So I'll probably have a little look over that first thing in the morning. I'll rewrite a couple of little things, boom, and then I will... Oh, someone's sending me a message through. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, you couldn't get any more live than this, can you? But there you go. I'll come back to it a little bit later on. From one of those 1,000 word articles, I've decided to make a new course. And one of my personal goals for 2017 is to develop several courses throughout the year. I developed one which I put on Udemy, which, to be fair, I never completed. And one of my things that I want my PA to do tomorrow is to go onto udemy.com, look at the 32 videos or 33 videos that are already uploaded on there, and to develop that and get it right, really, because there was a couple of things on there that the creators have got back to me and said, listen, a couple of things need to be changed there, you need to address. Life took over, didn't get a chance to do it. It's now time to get your shit organised. So therefore, I'm going to get that boxed off. So yeah, I've made a little thing to myself that I want to develop a certain amount of courses within this year. And that's on my personal goals for 2017, which I've written down anyway. But yeah, that was something that was in the forefront of my mind, thinking that has got to get it sorted. And I am hopefully going to get that sorted. So guys, there's my personal vlog for today. I've enjoyed that more, I think, than I actually enjoyed the first one. I think we've got to do this. I think I've got to do this. I know that I've got to do this because it's my accountability. It's my way of saying, you know, if you don't do it, then you're just going to make an excuse and put things in the way. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of hard work, but it is what it is. I've made a challenge to myself about a goal, a couple of personal goals with regards to income that needs to be earned and time that I need to commit to this new business, which is, most of you guys know, Isagenix, is that to make it work. So the questions that I've asked myself, and maybe questions that you need to ask yourself, especially if you're going into another business venture for yourself, is to say, how much effort do I need to be able to give to this new thing that I'm doing, and to create a level of income that I want to create, and trying to see if that makes sense. You can't say to yourself, you know what, I want to create a £10,000 a month income and only do 2 hours a day or an hour a day. It just doesn't work. It's not going to happen, basically. It's quite unrealistic. So looking at what I've said, what I want to earn, I know that I've got to put a lot more work and effort into it because the goal is higher. The amount of money that I want to earn is a lot higher. So guys, this is my personal accountability today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It is what it is. You get out of life of what you put into it. Hopefully you guys will be inspired and motivated by the stuff that I'm posting on here. Is that you'll see a link at the bottom that will take you to Carl Norman consulting.com, and on there you will more likely be able to see some more blogs that I've put up there, and some more written blogs and video blogs that are there as well, and hints, tips and advice on how that you can take your personal development to that next level. Guys, have a great day, and I look forward to catching you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.